Oh yeah, no, number 6. I think this has been a shocking window. I really do. I'm not just saying that. We bought Chiesa, and I think everybody's bigging him up. To be honest, oh, he was great. He was this. I hope he does make it for us. I really do. Point is with me, I'm being honest. I watch Serie A. I've seen it. He's even been left out of the Italian squad. Not because he's come to Liverpool, he was already left out. See what I mean? That's how good he is. And I told you he was awful. I follow it, the Azari, watch all the games on the telly. But anyway, that's it. And if he's a main signing, sorry, boys. Hello, Frank. All right, TA. But you're disappointed. And I know another fella who's disappointed. Evening all. Sorted for Oasis next year. Me and our Dylan. Yeah. Hello, Franco. Steve. Steve, what was we talking about today? What did you say? Tell the chat what you said about Varela. Share and subscribe, says yeah. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Sterling to the Arsenal. Didn't know that. I didn't know that. All right, Frank, mate. Hey, it's us. Stevens, all right, Taz. TW, even in Frank and chat, even in C. The vlogs. Hello, Frank. Hope you're okay. The amount of outgoings is amazing. With Phillips going on loan, makes me think Gomez will be staying. But where is the CB, the centre back, and the defensive mid? I'd have them over another attacker. So would I? We didn't need an attack. We didn't need. It was a cheap buy. Look, I don't honestly. You have your own opinions, but that was an appeasement. Let's spend. We brought like 50 odd million in. So they haven't spent anything as usual. Nothing. Robert Blundell. Modern football has made us all accountants. I like that. No, I like it. That's brilliant, that. Even in that stage, JK up there. And Varela, oh well, she's the Everts. Edwards the saviour, my arse, says TW. The Scottish Bay. Good evening, Frank. I hope you're well tonight. Oh, I don't think anyone's well. I really don't. Jay says, we may as well have kept the kids with what we've got. Yeah. Shocking window. Yeah. Yeah. And Stay says, Katie Gordon going to Norwich on loan. Another one there. 1 out of 10, the window for me, says T. And the bear says, another window, another missed opportunity. Look, I just say, I've said this before, what Sleet said, and he said it when he first came, when he first took the reins, and he said, this squad is good enough for me. That's what he said, it's good enough for me. And at the time he said it, Arsenal, City, teams underneath us that finished, just underneath us, were all strengthening. And we've all, every one of us, every single one of us have been screaming out for a number 6. Everyone. Everyone. I've been screaming out before we got Enzo last year. And even when we got him, I said, we still need a number 6. He did all right, Enzo, don't get me wrong, but not the bloody answer. James MK. Well, Frank, it's something like 16 out in regards to loans, sales, contract endings, and 1 in. Shocking. I've got this thing under my eye, don't I? It's like, my vision. It's like that. Mad it is. I can hardly read. Like words. I'm blind with some words. I was struggling last night to read as well. Anyway, Daz says, no, you're right there, James. It's the worst. I'd love to swear at him. I'd love to swear. Every summer, I had 3 things and I was looking for them. I'm looking at my library now, big library. And I had 3 cuttings, 4 cuttings from 2017. 4 cuttings every the end of every season. And every one of them said, a war chest for the summer. Just like this summer. Remember the war chest? You can't make it up. Frank, do you think we will get anyone else? It's looking, with a couple of hours to go, a few hours to go, it's looking very doubtful. I know that we've done the last minute thing. Unless, all of a sudden, you can open the door and there's Varela. I would have loved Ederson. Would that make a lot of things better? We'll just have to know tomorrow. What has happened. Charlie Wood. Good evening, Frank. Good evening, Charlie. And the vlogs. Exactly, we can't play them full first team for every single game. We have no kids left to take over in some of the cup games. Burnt out, overload, incoming in a few months. Yeah. See, remember the Champions League draw yesterday? And we were mentioning that last night. I love the Champions League. I love it. I also love the Prem. We've got, look, this may sound wrong. It may do. It may sound wrong, honestly. It may sound wrong. But would Klopp would have allowed this? Would he have allowed what's gone on? Please let me know. See, we've got a backroom staff, like coaches and that from Bournemouth, and a director of football from Bournemouth. And we have a new manager in Sloot. Nothing against the lad, he's done well pre-season, but I don't go all this pre-season thing. And he's had, he did 45 minutes, great football, 45 minutes against Ipswich. He played well the opening game against Brentford. Played great. We played great. Some of the football was fantastic. I wish Mo, could have got on the end of that ball with that intricate football that we played. That would have been goal of the season. From the second game in of the league, the start of the league. That was great football. But can we keep that momentum up? Because Sloot has said, hasn't he, that he only likes a small squad. A small squad. He forgets about, I don't think he forgets, he hasn't really had a go now at the Premiership. If we get injuries like we have done in the past few seasons, that's the way I look at it. I didn't want another forward. We've said time and time again on this pod that we don't need forwards because our forwards, any of them, can score at any moment in any game against anybody. Anybody. I'm not going to go on now about Chiesa or Turner. Just leave that up to you. But you're right there, Vlogs. We can't play the same 11. He might be able to rotate, but once a couple of injuries come about, who is he going to rotate with? From Matip and Thiago and other outgoing, 30 million plus saving on there, yeah, says the Scottish Bear. Spot on. Spot on. I'll say it again. I'll say this again. Edwards and Ward have come in. I've said this to save money for the owners. You just don't walk out on Liverpool, then all of a sudden walk back 2 years later. I want you to think about that. Think about it. I wouldn't have allowed them, anyone who walks out on Liverpool Football Club, they can stay out. It's like anything. It's like you're doing a personal thing. If anyone walks away from you, say you're doing well, but someone walks away, but you need that person to strengthen whatever you were doing, then all of a sudden they walk away. Are you going to forgive them? I wouldn't. And that's what happened with Edwards. With Edwards and Ward. He stood off with me. FSG would have loved Slot for saying that. They would have sent him an early birthday cake on the roof. Yep, that's why he's brought in. It's your cheek, Frank, under your eye. It's. I can hardly see anywhere. You know, like when you're looking at a word, it goes blind. It goes like disappears. You know, the other part of the word. That's when Brian Furnell sent a message last night. Couldn't read. Really, couldn't read. Anyway, the vlogs. That's not it yet, Frank. Looks like Doke. Yeah, Dokey's going. Why? We don't know exactly, and that is the question why. Get him in the first team training and get him ready for his chance. Totally agree with you. As I heard the people dealing with incoming left the office about 7:30, says TW. Oh, the lovely Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, sweetheart. Hope you're well. I'm still not on Facebook. Yvonne won't let me on. They won't let me on. They says that I'm deceitful and a fraud. Remember the hacker was, trying to defraud people by asking them for money. I've never asked anyone for anything in my life. That's what I'm up for. Charlie Wood. Charlie the Wood. I can't see that. The story going around now, we did our rebuilding last year. We need a number 6. You can have a goalie there, but we need a number 6. Okay, we'll throw in a winger then, but we need a number 6. That is the conversation, isn't it? And no one takes a blind bit of notice. Oh yeah, next summer's war chest that we get next summer, every summer. Oh well, there's always next summer. Precisely. Someone said though, well, what about January? It's too late then. It's too late. Moving all those players makes sense now to pay Chiesa wages, says Herbert Lund's brother. I think there's quite a fair bit left over. We've only got to look at Thiago's tosh. But he's back at the club, isn't he? In some capacity. I don't know. The Scottish bear. If Liverpool were going to do anything, we would have heard by now. The window is over. Alan Irwin's purple toy coming in on a sensational loan deal, says Cavari Solico. Ben. Alan Irwin's purple toy. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The little plaything for ladies. I hope Yvonne's not listening to me saying that. No wonder our YouTubes are not playing well at the moment. They're all, yeah. It's been terrible, haven't they? Getting battered. Yeah. That's James Cater. Thanks, James. Yeah, but Lum's brother. Varela, 70 million. They won't be spending that now. No chance. I bet you did say that around and say, we never said, you mentioned Varela. We never mentioned Varela. We wanted Zubi, but he wanted to stay. Yeah. With the amount of games coming up, Liverpool are 2 injuries away from disaster. That's what I said before. Yeah, that's what I said before. A couple of injuries. No chance, Frank says T. Klopp said this window was to concentrate on defence, but unfortunately he had enough. And Steve Evans. Hughes, Edwards and Cole left the office 3 days ago. It's like a little poem, that is. A little line over there, sonnet. Hughes, Edwards and Cole left the office 3 days ago. Oh, brilliant. You know, you wouldn't mind them leaving 3 days ago to be in Argentina, Brazil, Spain, getting these players in. So Bosley and McAllister will be burnt to a crisp by Christmas, says Songs for K. I expect a lot of strains in the first team from then on. Yeah, you know, do you remember when he was saying about the press? You know, I'm not saying us, but other pods and things, and he was saying, oh, it's too much running, you know, Klopp has them running all over the place, too much pressing. That's how they're straining, you know, that's how they're getting hamstrings and whatever. We've been doing a lot of intensity this, you know, we only played 2 games. Intense football, intense running. Could be right there, those songs. And James didn't get Zubimendi. Not at all. There is no other player better than better. There's no other player better. No plan B. Hogwash. Absolutely. Absolutely. So right, James. And the Scottish Bear, Frank, I am convinced a DM comes in under Klopp. I think FSG holding the money and Klopp knew it was coming. Chiesa was only signed because it cost pittance. It just he did cost a pittance. I'd love him to be a big sensation. I would love him. You know, Italiano amico mio. I'd love him to be a sensation. Fantastico. I'd love him to. Why is he being left out of the Italian squad? Why was he so cheap? Federico. They're the only questions you can ask yourself. And give yourself the answer. Why was he left out of the Italian squad? Why couldn't he get a game for Juve? Say, you know, I suppose people will be going, oh, You know, you're being negative. I'm not negative. It's the worst window. Last year's window, last summer's window was great, you know, because we brought people in. Use, it's gonna be, use Edwards Ward must be on bonuses from FSG Greed, says James, for signing no one and loaning out all these kids. Them pre-contracts, not sorted either. That's what could be the thing, you know. The signing, you know, the contracts given, and it'll be three new signings, and we've seen all that before. If you go back a few years, like 3 new signings. Kenny, FSG out, FSG out. And the T says, spot on, Frank. Edwards wasn't up for the fight. He left the egg in the layers. I'll give you my take on it one day. Yeah, Jay said Solanke paid for Chiesa. Think about that. It's my mind. Think about that. Think about it. What Jay just said. The money paid, you know, that we got back off that deal for Solanke paid for it. And where's how much did Cavallo? Was it 25? And Van der Beek, was that 25? That's 50 million there. And Varela was going to cost 70 or 80. I'm so disappointed, lads. And as the Scottish Bear says, to Jay, 100%. 100%. Gralu 247. Just want to say, FSG for life. More BS from the club's operations. You can just say, you know, what operations? The operations are out the door. You know, if you get a revolving door, say like you're going into a business building or whatever, or even a college, whatever, and there's a swinging door, you always get people coming out, which was our club, coming out, young players and whoever, and people going in. Should have been people, you know, players going in. But no other player, you know, no other player was just like, you know, swinging outdoors. I always remember going to confession when I was a kid. Going to confession, and my mate went first. You know, I'm in the pew like that. Wanting to be forgiven for my little sins. And my mate went in. And I heard the priest shouting at him. I got up and walked out. And my mate was and I was outside, and he went, where are you? I said, I heard him shouting at you. He said he was horrible, wasn't he? And he never could, you know, we're about what? 11, 12. What sins can you commit then? You know, I think he missed Mass. He had to say he missed Mass on Sunday. Blimey. That's what it's like. The confessional box. Next summer, says the Scottish Bear, war chest will be bigger than Linda's chest. I wish it was, or I wish it will be. And the midnight soaker, there we go. Such a happy lot. Midnight here, are you made up? You made up? Well, I've got to get to Myra Page. I bet you have missed it again. Hi everyone, I'm Myra. Missed you last night, Myra. I think you're just gone. I bet you're not there, are you? Such a happy lot, midnight soaker. Joke gone to Middlesbrough on loan, Betatich to Salzburg, Phillips to Derby, and is that Gordon? Is that young Caden Gordon gone to Norwich? All loans, says James. Quick maths. FSG have earned thousands of millions during this window, hundreds of millions, during this window, including sponsors. Unreal. Oh, Myra, I've never seen you, sweetheart. Myra and I, we go on these things, but I haven't been going on for sometimes. All political stuff, what's going on in the bloody world. Someone mentioned about UFOs, and I'm doing it. I don't know whether I'm doing it on Wednesday or Friday, next Friday. So bear with me on that. UAPs. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Why didn't he just leave it a UFO? IBR, did we shine a number 6 yet? You've got till midnight. Until next summer with the war chest. I wonder how Chelsea are getting on. They are after a couple more players to finish off the squad. I wonder if Chelsea have got a big stables, massive stables, the size of Newmarket, and that's where they put the players in. They get him in that stable there. Put him in the right one, next to the left one, and they put him in the centre. Stay Evans, send you Alan. Thanks, Stay. I'll have a look at that before I go to bed. And they knew Zubi wanted to stay, just another Casado drama. We said it was spin anyway, says TW. Penny for Jürgen's thoughts. He'll feel sorry for you, me, and the rest of us. What I mean? Herbert Lamb's brother. Slot doesn't play with the same intensity as Klopp, so that's why he's staying. He can manage with 17 players, says Herbert Lamb's brother. Okay. Don't forget, Mr. Sleet is not Klopp. You've got to put that Herbert. And the midnight toker. When you take time to break down the squads, we got 3 keepers. Yeah. What about injuries? Was you saying that when we were playing the likes of Kabak and Nat Phillips? Was you saying that then? because that's what we had the biggest squad then. That's what I mean, you know. I'm not having a go. I'm just saying it really angers me. It really if you think Midnight that this is a great window, good luck. Good luck, fella. Good luck. If we haven't signed a centre back and a defensive midfielder in this window, then this window is a 3 out of 10 for me, as we've not addressed our weaknesses. Does that answer your question there, Midnight? Sorry, mate, but that's saying like Bobby Clark paid for Chiesa. Well, he bloody well did. 10 million. It wasn't FSG. Midnight, it wasn't FSG, mate. Do you know, listen to me. I don't know, you mightn't be aware of this. You mightn't be, but we are a sell to buy club. A sell to buy club. And you're not one of these people, please, who say that FSG don't take money out the club. It's like opening, say, like a little shop that sells cakes. That's all, cakes. Wedding cakes, birthday cakes, anniversary cakes, Christmas cakes, you name the cakes. Even a cake for lunch and a cake for your tea. And he's selling the cakes. Are you going to take money from that little shop as the owner? I'll leave it with you there. And that's the nonsense. I think it was worth the gamble at that price. Juventus couldn't afford to pay it. Oh, it's going fucking worse, I thought. I won't even fucking answer that. Sorry, Eddie. Sorry, mate. Hit that like button, people. It helps Brexit. I think to believe him. See, when you talk, you know, I'm not really having a go. It's just that we've got different opinions. And, you know, do people really think or agree with what the Midnight Toker is saying? And what Herbert Lom said, it was a great gamble bringing, you know. So he couldn't get a game. He couldn't get a game. So I hope he's great. Hello, Mary, says T. She was there all the time. And for all his money, John Henry looks like he's on his last legs. Says T. Told you I met you, I met him, didn't I, John Henry? I call him the fish boy. That's what his handshake was like. Hi, Myra. She says, ITA. Ever Lom's brother. Are you planning to go to Anfield this season, Frank? Plenty of games to choose from with the champ. Yeah, be going to the champ. I hope to. I hope our Francine's not listening in because I'm going to take it to the San Siro. Let me play them. I might even take my granddaughter as well, Sophie. Give it a treat. I wonder. So yeah, yeah. I love the Champions League. It's the only time we Scousers, proper supporters, I mean, local Liverpool supporters, have got a chance to go to the game. The Premiership is terrible for tickets. Really is. Shocking. Wish Chelsea would send a DM out. Yeah. Do you know, if you're talking about forwards and, we have the money to spend, but we haven't got the money to spend, albeit we have got the money to spend, if you know what I mean. I would have loved that Palmer from Chelsea. I think he's a great player. Rumour has it, Arthur Mello is on his way to England. Arthur. Remember when someone said to him, how do you pronounce your name? And he said, Arthur, Arthur, Arthur. So it's Arthur. It's like Sleuth. And someone asked him, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Slot? And he went, no, it's Sleuth. That's how you pronounce his name. I got lambasted for that. Window sills still not finished. No, have you seen the brickwork, James? It's shocking. Window sills cladding. They're taking all the seats out again at the, the bottom half of the Annie Road, at the back. And they're trying to get them in again. Fucking ridiculous. All the cladding on the newsstand. John Henry is part of the UFA alien clan. He needs to go back to Roswell. We have had enough of alien ways. FSG are alien to me. He built the pyramids. And I think John Henry was there. No one can build pyramids today with today's technology. Think about that. Think about that. $20 likes. Come on, guys. Jump out on the chat, hit the like, and jump straight back in. It takes 2 seconds. And share. Let's blow Frank's channel to the next level. He deserves it. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jack. I think this window suggests we are happy for a top 4 finish and just spend enough to maintain that, says IBR still. Think about that. Think about it. They're all great comments, by the way. They're all great comments. But one thing, are you worried? Is this? Can I ask everybody on there? Please. What time is it? It's 9:45. It's 9:45. Give me 10 out of 10 for this window. No. Please. James says, John Henry is like the picture of Dorian Gray. Too much money turns you into a mixed soup of decay. Oh, poetry. John Henry is like the picture of Dorian Gray. Too much money turns you to a mixed soup of the day. I could read you some of my poetry, but it's not about them. I like poetry, you know, believe it or not. Anyway, Jay says, Frank, I'll come on. I'll come, just, hang on. I'll come, just got me flight pass, whatever they call it. San Siro, you won't know what's at you. Fantastic. Got your passport, eh? It's fantastic. I love the San Siro. Love it. Channel 6, or is that Channel 6? No, Channel 6. Great window for Liverpool FC. Not the fans, but the owners. They are goated to have profited from a window when we need a 6 and a CB.
Evening, Frank.
Evening.
Voila.
These have been brilliant, you know. We've been getting told off. A couple of lads said that it's not saying a great window, but
terrible window. It's like ridiculous. Like with the expectations some of us fans had, and when you look at it, what we got, we were plus 15 million approx. We made profit. That tells you everything you need to know.
But one of the lads said, you know, even you know, the money that was coming in, say the likes of what's his name, what's his little face, Bobby Clark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that paid for the
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they said, one of them said, it's ridiculous. How can you say that? And yet, you know, there's other money being brought in besides that, which is 50 odd million anyway.
Yep. And we got that goalkeeper for 30 or 35, and he's not even here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, me and you, Frank, we've been saying for a long time now, a DM and a centre back.
Well, this is what you're saying, yeah, as well, you know, the chat. Great window for, as Channel 6 says, great window for Liverpool FC, not the fans, but the owners. They are goated to have profited from a window when we needed a 6 and a CB.
Bang on, Channel 6. Exactly.
And no, it's spot on. Spot on, Channel 6.
And now I'm laughing at this. What you said, right? Too funny.
Only window we're happy about is the windows.
When it's bloody hot, yeah. You know what I mean? God help me. Like, it's like even till now. Actually, Nat Phillips has gone to Derby on loan.
Yeah.
So that's another guy out the window, out the squad. And look, Arsenal are pushing for Sterling. United have got Ugarte just over the line now. He won't be ready for Sunday.
No.
Chelsea are still trying to get Osimhen from Napoli. What are we trying to get? A profit. That's what we're bloody trying to get. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm at that stage now where I don't really want to see profit for the owners in any way, because they're really tedious type of people. Look, at the end of the day, what they do business-wise, fair play to them, you know. But we're at a point now where we need.
But why is it fair play?
No, in the way of, like, I wouldn't want our club to be in debt, big time debt.
We'd never fucking go in debt.
Yeah, we won't.
What's the problem? That's the problem. And people believe, if FSG go, if they go, we'll be in our can. No, we fucking won't.
No, we won't. You know what I mean? They're taking their piss big time.
Coco. And that's what makes me really angry. It really does. Zayn Hanif. How about that name? Zayn Hanif. All the way from Hollywood. All the way from Mission Impossible. The only way to describe this window is just disappointing, to be fair.
That's not even a 1 out of 10 window. That, like, I'll give it a 1. That's what I'm giving it.
Well, okay. I asked 10 out of 10 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you said 2 out of 10.
Okay.
And Annie Zane says, maybe. You can't have a maybe.
1, 2, 3. Like, I went with 1. Yusuf went with 2. Zayn went with 3. Who's next 4? Go.
The Scottish Mayor 2. Bink.
2.
IBR. I'd give it 4.
There you go.
That's like more or less saying, isn't it? 40%. Where's the 40%? Where's the 40% this window?
Like, keep Bajcetic, why are you letting him go? Like keep him at the club, I think Doak, hopefully, like Doak as well. Like, I think he was going to go to Middlesbrough. I'm not sure if that's wrapped up yet, but like we're gonna have we're gonna end up playing the old guys in the cup games, Carabao Cup and stuff like that. Where for me, the youth players were straight away starting them games, Bajcetic, Doak, all them type of guys, And we're gonna regret letting some of these guys go out on loan.
I know. I think that everyone's regretting it now. James, 1 out of 10.
Yeah, same as.
Jason says the aliens never helped build Abbey Road, but they did their work. Got shoddy since the pyramids. I wish they would have built it. Athelraj. Have I said that right? Athelraj.
Athelraj. 0, 0, 0.
How many out of 10?
0. That's a no. Actually, I was close to saying 0 out of 10. They deserve that, cheeky fuckers. Proper cheeky, man. We've got the cheekiest owners in the Premier League. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't think they're cheeky. I think they're fucking pricks myself.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Anyway, that's me. We couldn't replace the number 6 position, but we replaced the hospital bed vacated by Thiago by signing Chiesa. Masterclass, says Master. Channel 6.
like this Chiesa deal sort of got Arthur Melo vibes to it. Low fee. Big time, It's horrible because for me, Chiesa is sort of a name. He is a name, But as soon as he came in, I thought, oh god! Day before the transfer window closes, Arthur Melo vibes. Arthur Melo vibes, Oh, ridiculous. Instead of going like Ugarte, for example, we could have got him for 52 million. At least he's something, He's a Uruguayan, so Darwin's there for him, no problem. We could have got that guy. Man United has spent over 200 million, Frank. 200 million. While us, we're 15 million up. Like, come on, man.
It's shocking, I know.
That's shocking. That's shocking.
The net spend has been like that for many years.
Have you noticed, though, Frank, over the years, every summer, there's just waiting, like thinking, this is the one that we're going to go out big. We're going to go just spend 200 million. They've never spent over that, Last season, what did they do? They got Szoboszlai in for 60 odd, McAllister and Gravenberch. Why? Yeah. Because all them other guys left and their wages were freed up, and these guys just took their wages, They probably saved a bit of money on the wages anyway, because Thiago and Matip were on about 450 together, approx. So Szoboszlai and McAllister ain't on that top of whack. So,
Well, I thought that was a cracker. That's Channel 6. See, look, let me go through these. Charlie Wood says, I see Man U are strengthening. Yeah, Ugarte from PSG.
Yep, wrapped up.
TWIJK.
Bless, bro. Hope you well. TW.
The Scottish. Good
Evening,
evening.
Scott.
UK.
Evening, man.
Zane says, the only way the fan base turns on the ownership as if Liverpool finish outside the top four or FSG ends up deciding to increase ticket prices. I'd go with the latter there, to be honest. I'd go with the latter. I'd go with the latter. Totally agree there, Czech, far greater than what we have today. Look at the anchor. What's that? Angkor Wat, who's that? Over here, we have a place called New Grange. It goes back 5,000 years. The stones line up, bang on, with the Orion belt. Yes. We were talking about the Annie Road stand, you know.
No. Another comedy sketch.
Yeah.
Fucking wow. I want to see these guys who support the owners and in the way they do their business and in the way they do things. You know, look at that stand. It's meant to be finished this time. Last year, it's meant to be finito. Still pieces missing. Still signs ain't being brought up. Like you were saying the other day, some chairs were missing or something from the Brentford game.
Yeah, that's what I've just been talking about.
Yeah.
They've all come out now, and whether they get them back, you know,
They lent them.
Forest game.
They rented them out to Forest or someone, you know, who's got red seats. They needed them, so okay, you can use them tenner a seat.
Funny enough, the drone fella said they got them in because they must have sold the seats, so he hurried them in. Now they're hurrying them out. It's really pissed me off.
Yeah.
If anyone, you know, outside, if that was Old Trafford, someone was skitting on some pod the other night about Old Trafford. And I'm saying to myself, because the other Man United fan, good job it's not raining. And I'm going to myself, are you having a fucking clue about the Annie Road stand? That's going to be finished, you know. They don't think. I don't think they've got fucking brain cells, to be honest. £196 million Arab TV right. So don't forget, you know, so I didn't even know that, 196 million the Arabs pay for a TV deal. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
See, we don't know half the things. That fucking Red Bull was 600 million and we bought no one, remember? But then that's other friend, well, we're going to buy, you know, and nothing was mentioned ever that, you know, after that, nothing was mentioned. No one called them out for it. I did. John Henry and Linda have been swanning around all day in their yacht around Scotland. Not a good look. Arsenal getting Sterling is a shambles, I'll be honest, says you, sir. I feel like us and Arsenal have really bottled the chance to surpass City this window. At least Arsenal bought, you said. They bought, mate. They wanted a striker. You know, I don't think there was a striker for them.
Yeah, they got that lad from Spain, and he got injured already in training.
Nike deal was supposed to give 15% of every jersey sale on top of the 400 million. Deal, another scam, says James.
Yeah, remember them rumours? Where did these rumours come from? Like, who told you that? Like Nike, because we got Nike now, we're gonna get better transfer funds. Like, who the hell makes these things up? You know, LeBron James is being part of it as well. I'm thinking, why? He just put his money in to get some out. You know what I mean? He didn't give a fuck about Liverpool. Come on.
32 million.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Yeah. How much is he now? How much is he getting out now each
Yep.
year?
Yeah.
That was when he first, was standing there with a basketball t-shirt on and a basketball in his hand. But you never walk alone. What the fuck was that all about? LeBron James? Who is he?
Yeah. Don't want him nothing to do with that guy, man. Even Taylor Swift and all these fucking type of people. Like, come on, man. They're all twisted, these fuckers. Like, come on, what are you doing at Anfield? Elton John and stuff. Come on, man. Like, these guys are weird. And you're letting them come to Anfield and do fucking shows? Get the fuck out of here, man.
I seen Paul McCartney there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yusuf, is this Mamadashvili, goalkeeper, confirmed?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah, that's confirmed. About 3 days ago, something like that.
So we signed 2 players, but he can't play next season for us. He can't play the season after that. Fuck knows where he'll play. Anyway, Channel 6, when was the last time Liverpool were investigated for FFP charges? We never will, because we never spend at all. We are in the same class as broken loan. Yeah, Barcelona are scared because they paid out money, over the years, borrowing it and everything. And we're just broke because we don't spend. That's it. I don't think our 2 lads who are criticised. Well, I never criticised. I just replied. I don't think they're coming back. I don't think. I think we've lost 2 subscribers.
What was it about?
I'll show you, but I need to get through these. It was just about the Midnight Soaker, like lovely fella, but he's always, just like having a go. What's being said and that, so he had to go again. And he thinks everything's all right.
Yeah, there's always 2 ways of looking at stuff, but sometimes that's why, like, politics have taken the rip out of humans for the last 100 years. Why? Because a lot of people are blindly just voting, not noticing the world around them, Same as in football now. I'm happy there's fans like us who actually realise the way we've been run. Like, everyone should be happy at the end of the day in the club. The owners, the players, the manager, the fans. It's like a big family, but these guys don't treat us like family. Well, us guys, we treat the club as family. It's like part of our blood, it's part of our heart. But these guys just looking at it into a profit way, That's cool, but what they don't understand is they need to have people on board, the fans on board with them, and so they go whatever they say. They're behind the owners, But I think football is gone past that stage now. You've got Chelsea fans moaning. They've spent like 1.8 billion on fucking players, like 1.5 billion or something like that. Crazy money, and they're moaning. So what it is, you've got to get both parties right. The guys who are getting the players in, and the funds available to get them players in. Them 2 things have to be set. If they're not, you're gonna get some. You're gonna get a Chelsea, Man United. Man United is again spending 200 odd million, and what they've done in the last 10 years since Fergie left, nothing. But they spent a lot of money though.
Well, that's it. You see, look, and Herbert Lom's brother, and it got the better of me. It got the better of me, to be honest. I just want to finish this. And, the both of them think that they're all right. Chiesa is a great sign, and I don't think anyone takes a blow. I said, I hope he's sensational. I
Same
do.
as.
I just hope he's brilliant. But I said, he's even been dropped from the international squad.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they follow Italy. The Azori I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I do. Every international match they play, I watch. Every one of them. I watch Serie A.
Same as. Yeah.
And, I did mention about Juve, wanting to get shut. I think one of them just said it was to take his high wages out. I
Mm-hmm.
said, I said he couldn't get a game. We're not for him another contract. What's that telling you? You can't explain anything.
Yeah.
TW says that prick basketball player selling all his crap in the club shop makes me sick. Again, yeah,
Yeah, man. Like, come on, who's buying that rubbish?
exactly. It's shocking.
Shocking,
Basketball.
man. Yeah, man.
Yusuf, yes, he has. I rate and if Chiesa stays fit, but still a very poor window, says IBR still.
It is. It is.
But IBR, mate, listen, I'm not being funny. I've got to say this, I really have. It's not a fucking matter of him staying fit. He won't be fit. He won't be. He's got terrible. He's had operations, not one, but a few of them on both knees. If you ever damaged your knee, look, Juve wanted him gone. It wasn't a matter of wages. It wasn't a matter of wages. It was just a matter of getting him out the door. Think about it. It's like I don't watch England. I just don't like them. I don't watch them. I watch Italy. And, you know, he's being left out of the Italian squad. Why is he being left out? He's only, 27 or so? He's a has-been. Believe it or not. We've scraped the barrel to appease fans. He hasn't appeased me. I'd rather have a fucking number 6. I would have loved that Varela. I would have loved Edison in Cappy. Look at anyone. But we bought a goalkeeper, good as he is, whoever he is. I've never fucking seen him because I don't follow Hungarian football. Does he play for Hungary or Czech Republic? I don't know who the fuck he plays for, but I don't follow them. I don't follow them. So I've never seen him. Never seen him. But he won't be playing for Liverpool for a few years. What the fuck is that all about? Please tell me. Let me know. Let me know. So, but it goes out, we bought a goalkeeper. Should have bought a number fucking 6. We didn't need a forward. We didn't need him. The physicality, I'll let you into a secret. The physicality between Italian football and the Premiership is totally different. Totally. The physicality side of it. They get stuck in here. Watch it. Follow Napoli and Inter. And they try to play football. They get stuck in a little, but not as hard as. I just leave it at that. I'm fucking fed up. There we am. 1 out of 10 at best. It's a disgrace of a window. You should be sacked. Well, I reckon he couldn't persuade Zubimendi. I believe that. He couldn't persuade him to come in. But then again, you've got to look at the owners, because the owners didn't want to pay the full price. Right there and then, yeah, there's your there 50 odd million, whatever it was, 60 million. I haven't a fucking clue now. It's gone by the by with me. And they wouldn't pay it. They were negotiating for installments. Come on, installments. That's what we've got owners like. But you had the likes of yous who couldn't hold it together about it. To get him. Zuby. Never mind the players going out, there's enough money coming in from the share deals. The Lucasade deal is enough to buy Salah's wages, says Charlie Wood.
Yeah, bang on.
Scottish Bear, that's good, says the user. And Stay Evans, I like the AK, lad.
You're right there, Brad. That'd be cool.
I'm just going to go right down, lads. I want to try and get you there. There's the Herbert Lums brother. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Since Klopp arrived till today, Manchester United have spent 1.4 billion. Liverpool have spent 50 quid. We are a sell to buy, huge club. Small club mentality, says James MK. Brilliant. And Herbert, do you really want to be like Man United? What's your money left? Can you answer that? Please answer it. Please, you fucking mentioned Herbert. Zubimendi, a fucking great player. Zubimendi. And we wouldn't pay.
Thing is, Herbert, we don't seem to waste money. The only money we've sort of wasted is Kiate. 60 odd million fee, 30 probably million in wages over the year, so like 100 million right there. Other than that, in the Klopp reign, who else sort of failed? I would say Chamberlain wasn't great, but other than that, all them players came good, man. We don't waste money, but teams like Man United and Chelsea, because they're trying to play catch up and get back to their glory days with Mourinho and Ferguson, they're going to end up spending a lot of money. You know, if Liverpool were in the same position as United and Chelsea have been in the last, say, 9 years into Klopp's reign, would the owners spend money? I don't think they would still.
No,
So,
you know what I think Herbert's saying? That they're wasting money on players. We bring in the fucking better players. The likes of that Zubimendi. We wanted to bring in, no matter what you fucking think, we wanted to bring in Zubimendi. No fucking money for them. We wanted to bring in Bellingham. There wasn't the money there. Gagan was told, oh, he's not here, you know, mate. And he felt humiliated in front of Bellingham's parents. They're the players we wanted to bring in. We sold Coutinho. They wouldn't give us the money to sell him, so we fucking got sold to bring in Ali and Virgil. Fucking hell. I can't believe some of our fans. Do you really want to be like Man United? What's your money left? Come on. No. Herbert, you come on. We was about the fucking players. We had the greatest fucking manager leading our club. Who do you think he was about? For fuck's sake, I can't believe that. $3.0 at the piggery for Liverpool. I'd be hostile. I'd probably agree with that. He was class in the Euros for Georgia. Oh, Georgia. I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't seen him. So I can't, have a go. But the only fucking thing I'm having a go is, why is he going out on loan? He's not going to be playing for the next few seasons. Ali's set, unless Ali's pushed out. The greatest goalkeeper in the world today, unless he's pushed out. Oh, you're buying a fucking thing and sending him out on loan. And a goalkeeper at that. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake.
Like, if you give me the choice, take Andre, who's gone to Wolves, or this goalkeeper, I'm taking this Andre from Wolves. It's like common sense. Like, do we really need this goalkeeper? No, we didn't. It's just a weird one, that move right there. 30 to 35 million. Like, come on, man. I don't think the owners and Edwards and that know how we play football. Like, you could ask 100 Liverpool fans right now, what position do we need? Which player? 99 from 100 would say a DM. This guy thinks fucking goalkeeper. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
How many times have we been saying we don't need a forward before this Chiesa name came up? How many times were we saying that we don't need, this is what we need? And a number 6 always came up. A number 6 on the left side of centre back always came up. Always. That's all. And a left back. And a left back. 3 players. We ended up buying a goalkeeper who's going out on loan. And Chiesa. That 196 million TV deal, says Jay, with Saudi being done since the Champions League Cup, bro, Frank. That's 106 million. Where will that go? Arsenal was after Nunes. Fans said he wanted to go to a stable club next season. He's going to Cheltenham, says Charlie Butt. At this rate, the Premier League will make a new trophy for the lowest spenders, and call it the SFL. Spend fuck all. It will spend fuck all. How are you the only chat that saying it's been a poor fucking thing? I think they're on some other chats, a couple of lads, and they're all saying, "Wow, they're great, FSG are brilliant. Look at what we didn't need to buy all these fucking players." Fuck off. In what world do you not get Barella if he's got 65 million release clause? Unless he didn't want to come, of course. But I can't see that, to be honest. Fucking cheap bastards. Sorry for swearing, Frank. So you fucking should be right. Go. Should have heard me before. No. Steve Evans. See that about the club today. The video about hospitality and the badges they give out to people. It's grim. I know. And Yusuf, I knew we weren't going to get this Barella fella. Steve Evans said it today. I was made up. We were getting them. Steve, tell you. Phones and just chatting. I was ill in bed, to be honest. Anyway, I was chatting to him this morning. And I said, I got a thing last night about Barella, what Holstein said. And I said, have you heard anything this morning? He said, yeah. He said, it looks like he's going to come. So, and he wasn't kidding me up. I was fucking made up. I was made up. I said, well, that will do me, that will do me. And the next, so there you have it, Yusuf. I wanted them. Internal review taking place, says Steve Evans. What internal review? Internal here, you mean, Steve? I just don't fucking understand that. Internal review taking place. There's that internal at Liverpool, all sitting around the table having a bevy, saying how we've done fucking well there, boys.
Mm-hmm.
We've saved a lot of money.
Yep.
Very hard to explain certain things to certain people, because in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, says James.
Lyrics.
I have a dodgy knees, and I think you're right, Frank. I think Chiesa breaks down by Xmas.
Look, for me,
both JK and myself have broken our necks.
Yep.
And JK went through a rigorous thing, to get him up and walking. He's good now. And but you still got to be careful, haven't you, JK? You can't be doing any pole vaulting anymore.
Or headers. I can't head a ball.
Or paragliding.
Yeah.
And
bungee jumps.
Bungee jumps.
I would never do a bungee jump. Fuck that. Horrible.
I went to Turkey years ago, and I seen like a couple was sitting next to us on the plane, going there. And on the carousel you've got these, your cases, and they were standing by us. And then he went, yeah. And so anyway, we were talking, getting our cases. And I said, you going to like it there? He said, yeah. He said, what have you come for today? I said, well, I'm going to a place called Ephesus. I want to see this, Anyway, this old Roman town. And I said, are you looking forward to anything? And he went, yeah, bungee jumping. And I seen him at the airport, the little cases.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes were bulged out here, bulged. And they got terrible. And he went, oh, look. I said, recognise him? He said, oh, look. Then I recognised him. And I said, did you go bungee jumping? Because I knew. He said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept his eyes open. I said, did they put any safety glasses on you? He went, no.
Oh, was he looking like Ben Johnson? Remember Ben Johnson, the runner? I bet you like him.
He did, actually.
That's why you got to watch that program on Netflix. It's about a guy and a girl. I think I told you a few weeks ago, where they go climbing fucking buildings, and they've got no safety belts, nothing. They're just walking on high buildings.
Yeah.
Whoa. I've seen videos where I was saying before where they've sort of foul. Why would you want to do that? I also watched a quick thing. It's called The Fallen Man.
Oh, yeah. 9/11.
Yeah, 9/11.
And shocking.
And it made me realise, imagine being up there in that situation where you got heat and smoke behind you, and then you got that big drop. The pressure you must have been under to make that decision, horrible, and that's the world we live in. So sometimes, like, Liverpool not spending, it's like you don't feel that bad when you have that sort of situation, But that Fallen Man, great documentary. But I seen a card where there's a guy falling, and he's got his legs in that position, like a triangle sort of position, the way he was falling. He was sort of in a position where his leg was sort of in a triangle sort of position and stuff. And there was a card in one of the, I don't know what these cards are. They're like, I want to say fortune sort of cards, but cards that they sort of predict the future and stuff. So he's one of these
tarot cards you're talking
I'm not sure, bro. It was a card used by the rich people to pull agendas off and stuff. So that fallen man, so that fallen man thing is a bit fucking bit quirky. That one, I don't know what that really sort of. Why did he do that? Like, why did he do that?
Them cards are called the fuck off cards, to be honest.
Are they red? Are they red?
But anyway, Charlie, look, the prices why they bought the players they have. Yes. Chiesa only missed 6 games last season, says Steve Evans. Very good.
That's good.
So we're all sorted now. We're all sorted. Fucking made up that he only missed 6 games last season. TW definitely didn't need another goalkeeper with Alisson, the best keeper in the world, saying he would extend his contract at Liverpool, says TW. Absolutely.
Yep. 2 years, minimum 2 years, 3 years. He can play, carry on. Like, what is that goalkeeper? What is that goalkeeper situation? Like, someone wrote in the chat there about they're trying to push Alisson out.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them because if they can get rid of Stevie G by bringing Brenda in, and Brenda being the guy telling Stevie G that he's no longer needed, they'll pull anything off. And the Klopp thing, that was the pinnacle. That was the pinnacle. The way they sort of got him out of here. Whoa.
Well, Charlie says small clubs are paying more than Liverpool. FSG think we did a great job with Robbo. We can do it again with little-known players. Will Slot do us better? You'll never walk alone, says John Bizarre.
We hope. No?
We're just going to get behind him, John. We're just going to get behind the Slot boy, We're going to get by right behind, like the players. I'll be right behind, giving all the encouragement I can to Federico Chiesa. Albeit we didn't need.
Yeah, for me, Chiesa, if you can bring some, them European games that we're going to have in the Champions League, I just see him playing in them type of games for some reason.
Yeah. Mamadashvili will probably be sold in 2 years. It's just a business deal for me, says TW. Yeah. Edwards, I think they're pushing Alisson though.
Yeah. With that move there, you sort of get that vibe. Yep.
That's some great comments. Whatever happened to the fans' voice on the board? That's pathetic joke, that's Charlie.
They joined them.
I talk to me mate, Steve Evans. I keep telling him it's a fucking joke. It's like, okay, we'll put a fan on the board. Fuck off. But what input are they going to have?
Yeah.
With big businessmen from Wall Street. Come on. Fuck off. I'm not telling you to fuck off, Charlie. Just saying, The one positive I would say is we did try to get Zubimendi, but he didn't want to come. But not having a backup plan is just incredible, says Channel 6. Look, me and Steve were talking about Zubimendi. We really were. And this is on like day 3 when we were negotiating. And both of us agreed that it was spin. We won't get him. And he said to me this morning, this is more spin. This is the Zubimendi fiasco that we're going through with this lad, Barella. And look what's happened. So you see that. All right, boys, what have I missed? Ian Mac. Oh, you missed me.
Bless you.
I think I've lost.
You've missed You've missed the 150 million spent by FSG today on the last day of the transfer window.
Just
Like the rest
came
of
through
us.
this minute. It just came through this minute. We stole Ugarte from Man United and we've just bought Nkapi. And by midnight, the greatest of all is Zubimendi is signing for the Reds.
You had to change your mind.
To make us all happy.
Mm-hmm.
FSG dream is Super League. I've said that, James. I only said it last week, I think. It's never off the table. No matter where you finish, billions in every season, this money will kill our beautiful game. Our current football currency climate is unsustainable.
Bang on there. Bang on. I always said that. I said, do not destroy the domestic football leagues of Europe. You do that, it's over. You know, I don't want to see Bayern Munich, Barcelona every fucking week. You know, I like playing Everton away, for example, going to Old Trafford. You know, that's for me football, the league sort of thing. But the Champions League is cool as a cherry on top of the cake. You know, but I just don't want that cherry on. I don't want that cake to always be there. Like, you know, because for me that domestic football is the football we want to see. You know, two English cities going at it. You know.
But do you have any say on who Liverpool buy? Really, I'm asking a serious question, Jay. Do you have any say who Liverpool buy? Do you write to Liverpool or whatever and say, listen, I want you to get? You don't, do you?
Nope.
And this is why you, I, the chat, every Liverpool football supporter won't have a say. It's all right, you know, having a little protest and all that. You know, which we did the last time. But I'll guarantee you now, that'll come about, the European Super League. Because as you said, you hit the nail. The key word was money. Billions. That's what it is. And I've been told to stop swearing. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Bless JK. Hope you're well today, bro. Says Daz.
Easy with Daz. Hope you're cool, bro.
Scottish Frank JK. I am off to Lossamo to capture the John Henry boat and trade it for number 6. Don't shake hands with the fish, man. Like you're sick. See what you've done, Frank. See what you've done to Frank FSG. F off. See what you've done. Imagine. They pushed Rayner out. He was only a goalkeeper. Yeah. Right, says the Charlie Wood. If we can get Chiesa firing as backup to Salah, he could be great. Maybe I'm scraping the barrel now, says James. Look, you're talking about, in today's standards, one of the greatest players in world football, Mo Salah. You know, a backup for him. I was got that Kiva Sheila or whatever his name is from Napoli. If we had got him, I would have gone bang on about it, back up. I know. The transfer show is so bad that they are showing results of the Grand Prix. You know, says Charlie Wood. Jump from above. How about that? Wait till Curtis Jones come back. He will be like a new son.
Oh, God.
I like that. I like that. JK likes to play in Everton. What's he going to do next year? Do you like rabbit holes? Check the 12th man. Hello to the chat. Hello to the panel. What's that abbreviation? TGIF. Get the fuck
Tight
off.
kits.
It's not like get the fuck out of here, you know. I don't think he stays, does he? FSG go shopping at Poundlands and didn't have a pound in the pockets to pay, says the Scottish Bear. What if Salah goes to Saudi, says the IBR? And surely the biggest FSG nut huggers will turn on them.
Yeah, their window closes on Monday. But he won't be leaving. But for me, now the transfer window is sort of done, they better wrap them 3 contracts up. That's the only. We said that, didn't we? Remember a few weeks ago? They're going to do this sort of move. They're going to do this. It's like, when like politics, what they're going to do before they do it.
Yeah.
Their game's sort of up. These, like, we knew. I'm going back to the Euros when the Euros was on. We did our shows and stuff, and I was like, you watch. This window is going to be really bad. We'll probably end up selling more than we buy. We've done that. And we're going to end up sort of probably bringing out the contract news near the end of it. Just to sort of keep the fans sort of happy. Where for me, they should have been wrapped up straight away as soon as the season finished. Okay, guys, we've got these 3 signed up. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. That's because as the IBR, what if Salah goes to Saudi? What if Virgil goes to Saudi with him? Jay says Salah might have ordered a Chiesa in his contract. Might have ordered. James MK. Hughes Edwards are having a party. Hopefully it's the River Mersey with Mr. Fish and the Mr. Fish and Henry. I don't know. It's just so disappointing. Look, you've got to understand. I want the best for Liverpool. I want the best. JK wants the best. All our chat wants the best. And I think I've lost Herbert Lom's brother and the midnight talk because I'll try and get it. Just bear with me, will you? Bear with me. Hang on. What is the Duff from above say? What did you think of Salah interview? He said he'd enjoyed the season when asked about contract. Well, he's bound to say something like that. He's not going to turn around, is he, and say, I want a fucking new contract, I'll find this. Please just bear with me. Bear with me. Right. Moving all these players makes sense now to pay Chiesa's wages. How much is his wages, JK?
I'm not really sure, he's got to be about 130 at least, I believe, because when you look at Gravenberch's wages, he's on 140. So I'm thinking of 100 to 130 maybe.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, so it's further down. Well, it's only what the Midnight Toker said. And I forgot what he said, to be honest. But I thought it was mad. mad. Don't know where it is. I don't want anyone to. Yeah, look. First off, he comes out the midnight and says, "Such a happy lot," right? And when you take the time to break down the squad, we got 3, and all this, right? So I said, but everyone's been screaming out for a number 6. Where's the number 6? Why did we bring in a winger? You see? And he carries on by saying, that's like saying Bobby Clark paid for Chiesa. Why isn't it?
Yeah.
Why isn't it? Because he cost the same, So FSG didn't have to pay out. So, yeah. And he says nonsense. So I just went off on a fucking tangent, to be honest.
Oh.
I just can't fucking believe someone. And Midnight's a good lad.
He's midnight. Look, but at the end of the day, it's like 10 million sold, Clark, 10 million bought another player. Bang. 0 million left. So that's how I look at it. Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Well, that's the way I look at it as well. That's the way I look. I can't, see it any other way. Simply because when you look at players, look, you're getting pundits. You're getting pundits every week, but especially every day saying like, who we're going to get. I got a thing in last night. Are you eating fucking crisps again? It's making a terrible racket, the noise. I'm going to eat crisps. It's like that. Can you hear that? Isn't it horrible?
If it was loud, yeah.
You're going to get your little leg kicked in. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. But I don't know. It's just the way. Right. IBR says, apparently Chiesa is on a basic 80 grand per week with added bonuses. And James says, maybe Chiesa is Salah's replacement long term. Just unreal to think, of course. £80,000 a week, says James, I heard. He's not taking a pay rise from Juventus wages, which was £80,000. So it's not that he's coming here for their money, or they just wanted to get rid of him. I think he is being brought in to play a 10 role myself, says Jay. I think Elliott will struggle, says Jay. James says Clark costs 10 million. Chiesa costs 10 million.
There you go. Yeah.
Edward, 81 grand, same as Juve.
Okay.
See what I mean? 81 grand. Fucking mad, isn't it? Secret Manchester, JK. You're a secret muncher. And Collins Oaks, Chiesa, 4.2 million per year, around 85,000 a week, says Collins Oaks. And James says, it's crispy time.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, look, I'm not doing any more shows. I'm fucking packing us up because I think I'm getting too excited. I'm just going to fucking stick to, I'm just going to stick to the current affairs, my history show, my murder show, and film and TV thing. I'm packing this fucking thing up because I'll end up with no one. And I mean that. I'll just end up with no one. You'll all be fucking off, you know. I don't want everyone to agree.
No, of course not.
It's the fucking patheticness of the comment. It's the patheticness of the comment. Like, you know, what Herbert Long's brother, I couldn't believe what he said. Oh, it's just like saying that, what's his name? Bobby Clark's thing paid for Chiesa. And the son just come out there, Chiesa, you know, 10 million. And Bobby Clark, 10 million. So, you know, that doesn't have to go over to FSG because they just say, well, yeah, you've got that money, now go and fucking spend it on the player you want.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's an appeasement player. He's cheap. He's got a name. He's got a name. But you've got to ask, why did Italy drop him? Why did Italy drop him? It wasn't because he was coming to Liverpool. That was on the cards anyway. He was getting dropped. Also, you know, and I'm talking for the next big tournament. The next tournament. Fuck. Half of our squads will be called fucking crispy come Christmas. Charlie Wood says, compared to ordinary job, it's only a grand an hour. Hello all, LFC History Channel. 21st team squad players have either left permanent or loan. 2 have come in, a saving of 15 million in wages and a profit of 35.4 million. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. That's the reality of this whole situation. You know, the players who left us last season, and then McAllister, Szoboszlai all came in. They just took up their wages. Just when Matip's and Thiago's wages gone, we paid for all them guys, Endo, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai's wages. So you know,
Yeah, but
and
you
this.
won't be believed. Honestly, you won't be believed. Albeit you, and this is what you try to explain. Look, people think that the owners are absolutely superb. And I said once, go and fucking have a look at the Anfield Road stand. That should have been finished last year. It's just, it's sad. It's sad. I don't think they're good owners. As you said, it's all right on the business side. And as I said, one comment, not on ours, said they don't take money out the club, which is the most fucking ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard. Anyone put a comment on. I'm looking forward to seeing Chiesa personally, Frank. Think he'll be good. Well, there you go, Steve. I hope he is. I hope he's better than good. I hope he's fucking unbelievably good. I really do. But when you look at the track record of my fellow Italians in the Premier for fucking Liverpool, that is, As Van once sang, baby, please don't go, Franco. I'm fucking packing it up, mate. I've had enough of this. Really, he's supposed to be good, but Keita was supposed to be brilliant, says Charlie Wood. Thiago undoubtedly was a great player. And I'm talking about a great player. But he was never out the injury fucking room. He was never off the physio's fucking table. You know, that's the way he was. And we don't need anybody like that. And I suppose, like, you know, if it does turn out like that, you know, well, he only cost 10 million. That'll be the excuse. He only cost 10 million. It was a bargain at the time. Christmas is coming. Let's buy some kid from a warm climate who's injury prone. And yeah, as I said earlier, the hospitality video, fucking grim, says Steve Evans. The hospitality. But as you know, Steve, I wanted to, as I said, I wanted to bring Sophia. I love my little granddaughter. Do anything for her. To, you know, we brought her to the Southampton game. And I said to her, do you want to go to the game on Saturday? We play in Norwich. She goes, oh yeah, Granddad. I said, oh great, okay. Because I want to bring her to San Siro. We play AC. When we play AC. And I'm talking about the corporate here. And I said to Francine, I said, look, I said, find out, try and get tickets. So she said, all right, Dad, are you sure? I said, yeah, the three of us. So anyway, she got back to me a few hours later. She said, Dad, I can only get corporate. I said, okay. And she said, but it's £1,020. Now, when she said that, I thought, you know, I thought that was for the 3 tickets. And don't forget, you know, my granddaughter was 11 then. She's just turned 12, 11. So I said, and she said, no, Dad, it's £1,020 each. Think about it. £3,060 that would have cost me. That's what your corporate is. Only good Italian in the Prem so far was Zola. I said that, Stay. I'm not tonight, I never said it. Franco Zola. Great player. Loved him. He was only little. James says, FSG gave Liverpool a loan for the stands. Yes. I'll be paying it back. They gave us a loan. And it's a cracking end comment there. FSGA own us, yet they gave themselves a loan. Bang on. And when they bought us for 300 million, they borrowed it off. They borrowed it off the Royal Bank of Scotland. He just said, well, all right, you keep it, we'll pay that back. No worries. The club paid it back. The club. Because he didn't fucking realise, he said, I'm going to... Remember, TK, do you ever remember when they first took over?
Uh-huh.
Do you ever remember him saying, John Elliott, we're going to build a new stadium? Do you ever remember?
Yeah, the vibes, yeah.
Right? And he didn't realise how much a new stadium would cost. then he got someone and said, well, how much would, if we extended it, wherever we need to extend it? He said, well, it'll be a lot cheaper. So we said, oh, we're not buying a new stand now. We're not buying a new ground now. We're going to buy, because people were saying, where's the fucking new stand? You like the other Cowboys, Ixon Gillette. And they said, oh, we're extending it. They fucking been with us for how long? 12,
14.
14 years. And we've got 2 new stands, and one still isn't fit.
Hey.
Oh, Freddie.
These guys are jokers, son.
JK.
Yo.
So you're right there. Herbert Lamb's brother. Frank, don't pack it all in. It's about opinions. You have always said that. We can't agree on everything. Up the heads.
Exactly. Like Liverpool fan base needs to keep together. Like, we're totally different to United fans, Arsenal. Them guys are arguing 24/7. Who's got time for that? Have your opinion, don't get me wrong, but look at it with like clear glasses. The situation of what it is. Like 10 million we got from Clark, 10 million we spent on Chiesa. They're not like even taking the money, like you were saying, from the banks to actually get the club in the first place. So what do? To pay that back every month, whatever the fee was, they just use what they made from the club to pay for that.
Yeah.
Bank business, mad, that's business high class. You can't mess with that, But you know what it is with these guys? Them being tight sort of highlights them sort of things more. If you understand my point. If these guys were like if they put a 200 million in this window for Arnie Slot, we wouldn't be sitting here now talking about that's what they did at the start when they got into the club. Yeah. Their greed, I told you, is going to be their downfall. Penny pinching. Hence why Klopp, for me, only got the 1 Premier League title. There you go.
Yeah, but you tried selling that to, some other podcasters, and they'll just tell you that when we lost those leagues, by that much, we were unlucky. And I said, no, I disagree. If we had bought fucking quality players like we were screaming out for, we would have won the league. But to come back and just say, no, disagree with you. It's not, fuck you. There's nothing else I can fucking say, you can't express an opinion. You just got excuse after excuse. Look, Frank, it's FSG Green, says James. Yes. Sleep on it, Frank. This is the best Liverpool FC pod by a landslide. Don't make me homeless. It's TW. I just get. I don't like falling out with anyone, and it's sad. But I don't mind comments, but I don't like fucking ridiculous ones. Thanks, TW. Thanks, Herbert Lamb's bro. LFC channel. You have a lady on here called Anne. Well, listen, LFC's channel. I'm sorry, she's a transgender, and she wants to be known as Norman. Okay. And he carries on by saying she is spot on with her assessment of FSG. They are very good at spin. They are very good at timing, she said. They took interest on the loan. Of course they fucking did. Of course they did. And Norman's right. Steve Evans, FSG paid for LFC via a loan of Royal Bank of Scotland and paid it back through the club profits. Never put a cent in these.
There you go. Yep.
He did, honestly. And the RBS as well turned around and said, when people were saying that Liverpool already saved us from administration, at the time, I don't think anyone read it. and they said Liverpool Football Club, and this is the Royal Bank of Scotland, said, categorically stated, Liverpool Football Club would never ever have gone into administration. Fucking hell. Spot on there, mate. Spot on. Remember the new stadium? It's in the 2011 A to Z. Look it up. It says Charlie the Wood. But that's what they promised. You know, they had promised, oh, great, you know, this is what they do. And as soon as they said that, we'll extend the stadium. Yeah, okay. Fuck off. Extend it. You know, people were made up that, you know, was still at Anfield, which I am as well. But it's taken all this time to put 2 stands. You know, build a big brand new one, don't get me wrong, it's great. But to put other stands on top of fucking any old stand. David Moores did it. And he was buying players. He built the Cop, David Moores. The Kenny Dalglish stand. That's what he did, and he was buying players at the same time. Mind you, he knew about football. He was a big dad. Herbert Lamb's brother, well said, sir. Comment of the night, says James Edke. LFC History Channel. Mr. Frank, I made a killing off olive oil today. God knows what Popeye will see. And he gets old. Fantastic. I made a killing of olive oil. We now have 4 centre-halves. I fear like 2021 season we'll be playing midfielders at centre-back in the season, says the LFC channel. You see,
At least Gomez never left. Yeah, he was the one. Like, he hasn't really been involved in each match, the 2 of the match days so far, and I thought, ooh, looks like he could be going. So only Nat Phillips left at the centre back, so Gomez sort of stayed. But yeah, for me, when's the contracts can be sorted out anytime. So for me, them guys better be working on them contracts for them 3 players. That's what I said. I said that, at the end of the transfer window, we're going to be sitting here saying, you know what? I hope we get those bloody contracts sorted out. We're in that position, Oh, oh. I was just thinking about football in general, Frank. You've seen it from the older days where how football was, players not getting crazy money, better than the average guy working in a factory, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't crazy money like the way you can sort of retire. Like these guys can retire after a year if they really wanted to. It's like the downfall of football. Like you're getting people like Nketiah, the guy from Arsenal, moving to Palace for like 30 million, something like that. How was he worth 30 million when you really look at it?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
30 million. That's a vast amount of money. And you're paying it for guys like that. Yeah, look, Raheem Sterling, he's moving to Arsenal. He's on like 350 a week. No wonder he can't bloody play football properly. You know what I mean? Why? Because that money off the field is not sort of getting his head right. When you look at it, I think a lot of players, with the wages they get, it sort of ruins their life and their career, what they're making that money from. It's like a cycle. It's a bit of a vicious cycle. They get the money from the career they've chose, and then they end up ruining that career that made them that money that ruined their career. It's like a mad cycle. A lot of players are like that,
There's loads of them.
Mason Mount at Chelsea, probably on about 200 grand a week. At United, he's on about 300, I think. I don't know about the Dele Alli situation. I think he had some problems as well. Just like youth players, like not like what's that guy from Everton, Barkley?
Yeah,
He was meant to be the next Gaza, remember?
yeah.
And what happened to him? He's probably on a nice little wage at Everton.
Yeah.
You know,
Of course, they were all on, every one of them were on good wages. They're on more money than us. They'll ever
yeah.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, James says David Moores loved the club. FSG don't look. Hang on. David Moores loved the club. Absolutely did. FSG don't. They love the money. Huge difference. Brilliant. The LFC channel. Gomez, Virgil, Canate, Quansah. That's it. Just imagine two of them getting fucking injured.
Oh,
Wolves signs Andre, says Jay.
they wrapped it up. We'll see him now. How good he is, you know. That's how desperate we were for a fucking DM. That we would take Andre blind, not really seeing how he plays, you know, like for years been watching him, studying his game and stuff. That we were willing to like take that guy. That's how desperate we were, you know, and now he's gone to Wolves. I think Wolves have always bought good. They all seem to buy sort of good players or, you know, so we'll see what this Andre guy's like now.
Oh, we wanted Ruben Neves. Remember, even before he went to
PSG.
Wolves. No, before he went.
Oh, that guy.
Wolves,
Oh, okay.
we wanted him then. And anyway, we never got him, as usual. And then he went to Wolves. And then we wanted him from Wolves. And we still never got him. And he's a great player. Fucking great player. And LFC History Channel. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Frank. I'm shocked. And as a man. Anyway, I'm off to Scotland to sink a boat.
Yeah, Hans Norman, top guy.
It was nice meeting you, Mr. Frank. I'm shocked and as a man. Anyway, I'm off to Scotland to sink a boat. That must be the comment of the fucking night there. Transfer window is now
Closed, yeah. You know, after the Chiesa move yesterday, I thought, oh, we might get another one today. I thought, you know, we might get someone today. Nothing.
Can you get Fozy on?
If he's free, no problem.
Shambolic this, lads. Big up Frank and JK. Big up the wonderful chat, you know. He must I tell you, that little comment by the foes. Oh, he's at work.
And he's at work. No, have a good day, bro. Yeah. Shambolic, exactly, you know. That's what I was saying, like the Chiesa deal yesterday got us fans on a hype thing that today we're going to pull off another signing. After the goalie, Chiesa, thought, okay, another one. What? Nothing. So, proper Shambolic.
It's so annoying though, Jay. It's so annoying, mate. And that's the way it is. It really is. It's saddened me. It's saddened me. And the fucking spin it's only spin coming out of it. I've always said that. Me and Steve Evans have said it all the time about the spin. They've been spinning for years, FSG.
Yeah, man. That the fans have got dizzy. You know what I mean? They've been spinning so much, the fans have got dizzy, not realising what they're sort of doing.
But yeah, read that comment out there, James MK. Go ahead.
This transfer window, FSG greed have made a profit yet again. It's sickening. Exactly. They're about 15 million up on this window. Mad. Then they had the cheek to send Bajcetic on loan. I don't understand that one. Like, why? You know, let the lad stay with us. Why are we sending him on loan? He'll have his opportunities, no problem. So it's a bit of a
Look,
clear out from Klopp's sort of youth players, you know.
look, I said, I know you know that Edwards and Ward were brought in to trim Liverpool, to trim them. And that's what they've done, and to make them more profit. That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying. And that's
There you
what
go.
they've done. And we said that anyway before. And it's been proved. I just got to go to Mr. Frank, just before I go. Is Anne his pet name or something? No, what Norman does, how he gets on, he's not on any social media, but his wife Anne is. So he uses a thing. So don't be worrying, Mr. History Channel, because I was doing the same, because I was every week coming on, going, and I'm saying, well, what does the lovely Anne say? I was calling her lovely Anne. I'm saying, oh, it's nice to see you there, lovely Anne. How are you? You know, and until one week he just turned around and he said, my name's Norman. Then he explained. So I
Classic.
didn't
I remember
know,
that. I remember that. That was classic.
you know, I had a red face, you know. Oh, it's a shame that the foes. Fuck. Okay, how can Chelsea sell a player for €21 million to his other club, to the other club as well? Who's that?
Mm,
Is it a French club he owns, that bowler?
I'm trying to think.
That's mad, that. That's mad. The IBR says, I think third is a good season for us this season.
2 games in with 2 wins, no goals conceded. I want the league title. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. I always want to win the league. I don't
Just
want to be
suppose,
third.
just suppose, just suppose this. Suppose that we did get Zubimendi or Edison or Varela, right? And also Incapi. Out of 10, and I mean this, and don't forget we've got a new manager as well, or whatever you call him, a coach. Out of 10, if we had those players in, even Chiesa, you know, bringing in Chiesa too, and we had those players in Incapi, Zubimendi, and what out of 10 would you give our chance of winning the league if we
Oh,
had these players?
about a 9 out of 10.
Well, there you go.
The
There you go.
two players make a big difference, you know.
It's a massive difference.
Massive. Sometimes just the one player makes a big difference, you know. So
It's just one player makes a big difference.
it does.
But look, honest to God, I really can't see um, this one player or the 2 players that we brought in. One won't be fucking playing, and that's a goalkeeper, and the other one won't make a difference. Look, do you know what? If we score a goal and win 1-0, right? That's it. And if we score like 5 goals and win 5-0, win 5-0, and Chiesa scores one of them, everybody will be made up. I would believe it. I would. But you've got other players who are scoring also. That's all I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. So we didn't need a forward. What we needed was a number 6. We've been screaming out for a number 6. And that one player could have made all the difference. Now, suppose we got Zubimendi. Just suppose we got him. Right. Would you think that Chiesa would have been a Liverpool player today if Zubimendi would have been signed a few weeks ago?
No.
There you go.
No,
There you go. And I still say, just like the panic buy, and it was a panic buy of Endo last season. It was a panic buy. And this Chiesa, because he was so cheap and a name and an Italian international, that they brought him in. That's all. Because we didn't need a forward. And when I asked about those players I mentioned, if they came, IBR says 9, TW says 9, James says 9 as well. James says 9. Jay says Chelsea have reportedly agreed to sell young striker David Washington to the sister club RC Strasbourg. I knew it was French. I knew they were French, but I didn't know who. And Daz says, JK, please, can you put the pin up for the Champions League? Please.
No problem, yeah, I can do that for him.
21 million euro money laundering, says Jay. Fucking cold. FSG are delighted every season to be in the top 4. Facts. Yeah.
Boring.
Totally.
Like, he wants that. I don't. Nah, man. Like, for me, football is all about winning. It don't matter, like, what colour your kit is, how much the hot dogs cost, how much money they make for doing this, that, and that. For me, it's all about winning, because when you win, life is good, you know? So, the mindset of these people is a bit weird. They're not really winners, you know? For me, there's only sort of 2 clubs who are like that. For me, Real Madrid and Man City. You know, the sort of program the owners are to win. Yeah, Real Madrid do it their way. They do it on that way of getting players for free because of their name, you know, the badge. And they do it well. They do it the best, actually. Look at Man City. They got that Alvarez guy, you know, the Argentinian lad. Sold him for big bucks, like 82 million, like for him. Whoa. I was like, yo, these guys are clever, man. Like Alvarez, for me, he's not going to even get games. Like, yeah, he'll play now and again. But Haaland's the number one guy. So they got rid of their second striker for £82 million. I think they got him for, was it 45? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So look at that profit in 1 year or so. Mad.
It is mad. I always remember, I thought I'd never mentioned this fella. Remember the rumours, the very strong rumours, and they were at the first time of mentioning this fella. And I just said, how are you going to pay his wages? And someone turned around, this is before Nike bought us, sponsored us. Nike will pay his wages. That was the rumour, and that was Mbappe. And I said, Mbappe won't come here. Mbappe won't come here.
Oh, do you remember them ones? Them rumours. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
What I mean? I said, who's going to pay his wages? Oh, Nike. Fucking shit. I quote you, we are after opportunistic signings. You hear that? I've said it. Opportunistic. And that's what it is. It's an opportunistic signing. Thank you, James, for reminding.
Like a gamble, you know. You don't gamble on your football team.
We're
Yeah.
Liverpool Football Club, and this
Yeah,
is
you know what I mean? They act like we're West Ham or someone.
exactly. We're
Yeah.
Liverpool, and I don't think that I could.
Okay, Alvarez cost 16 million. Wow. I didn't know it was that low.
Alvarez cost City 16 million.
Wow. Big profit. I
Yeah.
thought it was a bit more than that. Okay. 16. Wow.
Well, there's lots of add-ons with that, like big wages and things. Mr. Bellingham's dad was convinced we'd signed Jude. FSG pulled the plug. Yeah, we've spoken about that LFC channel. We've spoken about that numerous of times. But unfortunately, there was lots of spin around Zubimendi as well the year previous, the season previous. And there was loads of spin with Jude. And he did want to come here. And all it was Real Madrid wanted, they turned to Real Madrid. They wanted to go to Real Madrid. It's like everything else. It's like everything else. Everybody wants to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona. It's spin. Believe you me, it's spin. Like Fernando Torres wanting to go to Chelsea, it was a load of bollocks. That was more spin as well. I know the story. I know the story about Suarez as well. Steve, you never walk alone. Let's go, champs. And there we go now. And there we go. At least I got 3 likes. That's it upstairs, yeah. 3 likes so far. It's just that, I look at things. I'll be going, like, tonight when I go to bed, I'll be lying there and I'll be thinking of the bigger picture. I always do. I always think about things. And like conversations and, chats here. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. We were screaming out for a number 6, JK. And we would have been made up if we would have got one.
Like Andre cost Wolves 21.8 million. That's the fee, yeah? Why not? Like, come on, man. Carvalho, we sold him for 27.5 million. So that would have been covered with that. If they want to play it that way, Like, we'll see how the Andre situation is, how good he is anyway. But if he's a top player, look, how many years we be talking about that guy, for example? Years. Andre, 2 years.
Over 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, so look how much time we bloody wasted doing that.
Well, it's spin. Remember the first time he was spinning, and then comments were coming out. Not on here, I never had a pod then, and people were saying on like Facebook and things like that. But at least we went after them. That's what they were fucking saying. I said, why did we get them then? And they never give it a thought. Remember, Aguero wanted to sign, but FSG did nothing more than spin. Thank you, James. Yes.
Liverpool fan, Aguero.
Wanted to sign for us. Frank, I'm off, mate. First friendly game tomorrow. Over the water. Boss show again, says Jay. He plays football, you see. Still plays. And, all right, Jay. Cheers, mate.
Have a good game.
He's a good lad. Footballer, Very good footballer.
I was actually a pretty good footballer. Still am, like, to a level.
Yeah.
Like could play every position, no problem. Centre half, centre midfield, centre forward. Read the game, no problem. Yeah.
I played right back behind the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that? There's a little bit of humour.
Left back at home. Left at home. I play left at home. No, but for me, it's like when you see sort of professional footballers nowadays, they're not even that good. Some of them, like
No.
really, like the talent, the scouts in this world, like for England, for example. Have you seen the England squad? Like, come on, man. What is that?
I haven't
What
a
is?
clue about England,
Yeah.
to be honest. I
Like
don't.
international football for me is sort of I don't know. I just look at the England setup, like the new squad they've like sort of mentioned, and I think is that the I thought England was the best country about football and this, that, and the other. They leave Liverpool players out all the time and stuff like that, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
bring out
Yeah. Yeah. I go
Grealish.
back.
Grealish is sort of being called up. The guy don't
Yeah.
play football no more.
Yeah.
You know what I
I,
mean?
honestly, I go. I can resonate with that. You know, going back a few years ago, always leaving out. And I always remember Jamie Redknapp. Every time he played for bloody England, he was always injured, and he was out for age. Jamie Redknapp was a great player,
And he
but he
was.
was always injured, the lad. And he loved playing. He loved Liverpool. Stevie, you never walk alone, says Frank JK. Only way to get FSG to make serious squad investments every transfer window, as if the fans of in the city of Liverpool unite and need to do FSG out protest. This makes FSG spend or sell. I remember, Steve, that when Ix and Gillette were there, we seen the plane, going across, Ix and Gillette out, get, go home and all this. These little flyby planes. And even in the cup, they had the banners, they get these out and whatever. And the first thing they did was to ban banners. Remember? And there was uproar because what they were afraid of was FSG out of our club. That's what they were afraid of, and the protests. We are we are a cash cow for them, and as that silly person, I have to call them silly, said they don't take the money, they don't take money out the club. I couldn't believe it, and this is what I have to fucking go through. Not on our chat, I never said it on our chat. And these are the people you look at and go, fucking hell, is this for real? They don't take the money out of it. Anyway, that's TW. Thank you, Frank and JK. Great, passionate show. Legend, Frank.
You're welcome, bro.
A lovely comment. Fans in the city of Liverpool are keeping FSG at LFC. They are to blame for allowing Klopp to leave, also allowing FSG to get away with spending pennies. Say Steve, you're so right, mate. That I couldn't put it better myself. And Jay says Klopp wanted Andre, they wouldn't pay. Of course he wanted Andre, and he wouldn't pay. And the FSG history, FSG, effing stingy, gets, yes, Mr. Frick. I like Norman. Anne's voice, your guess. Yeah. Yeah, he comes on now and again. I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him. You know what I mean, on the chat. He's beating me all, actually, as Norman. Lovely fella. What kills me about modern football is the lack of loyalty by most of the players, says James. You're right there because, James, footballers have become mercenaries. They just go. It's like anything, like mercenaries. I know about mercenaries. I mean mercenaries, proper mercenaries, not just a label, if you know what I mean. And what they go for their wealth, albeit that they could be in the midst of death. I'm talking about mercenaries, soldiers of fortune. So they go, if one country or whatever, a group of people go, we want you to join us, you're okay. And we're going to give you that. You go, you're okay. Then there's another group of people that go, whoa, yeah, we'll give you that. They show you no loyalty there. They just go to the other group. And it's the same as footballers. But we do have loyal footballers here. Mr. Frank, you love Ellen Mirren. I love Ellen Mirren. Why are you going to fix me up with her? Be made up if you did. LFC channel. You were right there, James, before me. Frank, JK, if a small group of local fans started, the fans from outside the city will come and support them. I don't know. And Steve says, FST out banners, T-shirts are not allowed in the stadium. There you go. FST have the whole club and the local fans in a chokehold. Absolutely.
Yeah, they run us like the Tory party. Simple as. I compare them to the Tories in the way they run the club. Big time.
Yeah.
Say one thing, do the other. Simple as.
Yeah.
Simple as. You can't get a better comparison than that.
No.
So.
No. And I'll say, James, look at that. Look, FSG greed are like piranha fish. Yeah. They will take everything. They will strip you down and take everything and leave you boneless. And she always loves knockers out. Oh, come on, we're not like that. This channel's not like that. LFC channel, we're not like that. Anyway, real fans are getting together, a movement that will do FSG out protests from January 2025 onwards. This movement will want the best for LFC, not FSG. Hopefully this movement gets Trent, Virgil and Salah to stay.
Realistically,
do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know anything about that, but realistically, I don't really want that. If you understand my point, I don't really want to do a Man United or what they did, banners out and this. That's embarrassing the club, as a whole. That's what I'm saying. The owners don't realise that. They don't look at it as a whole. They just look at it as a business point.
We have protested before, don't JK? We have protested before to get X and Gillette out. I was actually on the steps of St. George's Hall. And I always remember, as I was on the steps with the group of people, to get them out, there was thousands, facing us, and it was all barriers as well, to keep them out. And there were speeches by everybody. And I get a phone call, and there was a couple of lads, Frank, get us in, Frank, can you? I said, I can't. I said, it's only for the privilege. I never said that. I just said I can't. You know what I mean? You've got to be invited. It was a great protest. And we got them out. And, I apologise. I was rude because it passed 11, says the LFC. So I thought, we don't talk things like that. We just talk football and swear and everything, to be honest. JK, RFSGA not embarrassing the club with their zero ambition for LFC and not offering new deals with their Trent, Virgil.
Bang on, of course. Like I don't want to be in that situation where we have to demonstrate against them. It's like that's embarrassing. But for me, I understand that like the way they run us is like the Tory party. So I can't say anything more than that.
Well, there's a good point there, by Steve. He says, Frank JK. FC learns a lot from the X and Gillette protest. Absolutely, they did. Now, someone was advising them, they never had a fucking clue, to be honest. FSGA have local journalists, pod channels, ex-players on their payroll. Yes.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't know whether I said it to you privately or what, but I'll tell you what happened. I was talking to a certain ex-player, legend, proper legend, and I was just talking to him one day, and he was his mate, was hear me talking, Anyway, I walked away because I was doing something, you see. And his mate came over, he said, what was you talking about? I said, I'm just telling him. He said, do you know what? He's skint, I said, what do you mean he's skint? He said, he's got no money. I said, oh. He said, honestly. So I had the words with other people as well about other players, ex-players. And I seen this other player, genuine, honest to God, seen him. And I was chatting, and I said, are you going to match, are you going to game? He said, yeah. He said, but this is like a few weeks later. And I said, are you going to game? He says, yeah, I'm going to, I said, oh, great. I said, where's your ticket for? He said, it's, I think it was the, what was it called then? It wasn't, they say Kenny Dalglish stand. The Kenny Dalglish stand. Well, it is today, the Kenlin Road. And I said, yeah. And he said, that's where the ticket's from. I said, who gives you it? Like, how do you get it? Through your mates or whatever? Or the club? And he said, no, I have to pay for it. I said, you what? He said, I have to pay for it. I said, oh, fuck. I said, do you all have to do that? All the ex-players? He said, yeah. So I organised for the first fella, first ex-player, a night out. I organised a Scouse night out, and it was called Frank Carlyle's Scouse night, and the player's name. I've got old tickets somewhere. They're brilliant, and on the print on the other side, the opposite side, you had the number, just a red shirt with the number of that play. And the first one was for Chris Lawler, Scouse night out, and it was brilliant. I had bands who gave the time up for nothing. Have you heard of Peter Hooton? Okay, you haven't, he's gone. So I had this night out. Then I had another night out for another player, in St. John. And I had another night out for another player called Willie Stevens. And he has another night for Tommy Lawrence. And he has another night for Tommy Smith. These players gave so much. Legends, every fucking one of them. Legends. And I reckon with the Scouts nights out, and a couple of people were jumping on the bandwagon, obviously. Not with me, but oh, we can do that, we can. And so they were starting to do things. Well, fine for them. Fine for them. And that's why this is my opinion, and a couple of other people's opinion. That's why it shamed the club into doing something. Because I'll tell you for why I gave it. Because as I said, I was talking to that player. I said, how would you like a night out? And he invited him down to my home. And he went, yeah, thank you. Not only that, but there was a lad by the name of Jerry Byrne who played in a FA Cup final, first cup final that we ever won. First FA Cup win ever, 1965, against Leeds United. And he got injured in the first 10 minutes, broke his collarbone, broke it. And he played the full game with extra time with a broken collarbone. If you ever see film of him, he's got his arm just down here. It's just down here. And not one representative of Liverpool Football Club was there. But I've seen all the his mates, the footballers, Ian Kelly, them all. Wonderful. And I said, I'm going to fucking do something for these. And I did. What I did. And fucking people tell me to go and fucking support another club. Calls me plastic and everything because I want the best for that club. They can all go fuck off. Be fucking one of them. Give two fucks about them. How do you get FSG out of the LFC? You give them a kiss and a cuddle. And a rot. Look, FSG needs to go. They could sell and make huge money, but they are making too much money. LFC are their cash cow. What I said before, James. Peter Davis, FSG will never spend. I can't believe how they get away with it. Shocking. Absolutely. I don't like the red, TV. I don't like Anfield, crap, They get press pass, yes. Well, they're all going to be on the sides, aren't they? And K-Mac, he means, he's on FST payroll. I don't know, but ex-players not FST payroll, that is Mulby, Enrique, etc. speak out against FSG zero ambition to win trophies. I know Jan, actually. I know Jan. And he does speak out. They want FSG out. Jan's a cracking fella. I watched Redmond TV a couple of hours ago. Someone in the chat said they are on the payroll, and she denied they get anything from them. She said the club hate them because they view Redmond as competitors. Bollocks. Fucking support them. Willie Stevenson played in 19. Willie Steve went down to his house. And I said, "We're putting a night out for you, but you'll have to come up to Liverpool." He said, "Okay." Him and his beautiful wife, lovely, lovely wife. He'd been married for years. Lovely woman. Great fella. Steve says, Peter Davis, FSG get away with it because they have brainwashed the local fans into being customers. I have local journalists, big YouTube channels, ex-players on the payroll to spread their spin and lies. Me like you, long time, Mr. Frank. Me too shy to chat. Me go now. Please tell Norman nothing wrong if he wants to be cross-dresser called down. It's okay these days. I'm only joking. He just uses his wife's tape. He's not a cross-dresser. Don't let him make a call at him though. This squad finished outside the top six, and let's enjoy Becker, Trent, Virgil, and Mac and Salah last season at LFC. FSG look out. F local fans. I'll be ending on this, boys, when I go down here. Scottish Bear, why was Henry not booed at the weekend? He wouldn't be able to show his face at Ibrox or Parkhead in Scotland. Nothing is being done to oust this mob. Wake up, Liverpool fans. Well, that's why he came to the first game. And if anything goes fucking pear-shaped, he won't, even now, he brought in no one, to be honest. That's just my opinion. I wonder if he would get booed now. Most of the fans were holding their ankles when Henry was walking around the stadium. They love Henry more than LFC. Steve's talking to the Scottish Bear. I like that analogy there, mate. Tommy Lawrence, Jerry Burns, Tommy Smith, pure legends. They should have got the red carpet treatment. Shanks would have turned in his grave. Just shocking. Absolutely, James. But now they get they meet fans. You get tickets. I think I exposed it anyway. Frank JK, the train crash is coming. November, December. We will be in mid-table then. Injuries incoming, says Steve. Scottish Bear. Steve, brother, it's bonkers. 40 years ago, Henry would have been run out of town. The new Liverpool fans are not the same plastic.
We got a good game Sunday, man. Where all this, whoa. At the end of the day, that's the owners done this to us. We've got a big game on Sunday. They should have just tried to pull another player out today for the fans, just done it. DM just before the big game on Sunday. There you go. They don't think like us fans, Look at the buzz around this game we got before Sunday. All us lot are down in the dumps, Like yesterday after the Chiesa deal, I thought, okay, you know what? Get another player in, get the contract signed, bring that news out today all in one. Then we could say, yeah, it's a 5 out of 10 sort of transfer window, So they didn't do it. It's the same in January when I said, if we get DM in this January, we're winning the league title. We didn't do that. And I said, Edwards was involved with the club before that, before January. So he could have said, you know what, as a football fan, as a football know-it-all, as some people say he is, you don't know fuck all that guy. If he knew how to win games, he would say, you know what, this team needs a tough guy in the middle of that park. We got rid of Carvalho, got rid of Bajcetic, Doak's gone now to Middlesbrough. So all these Carvalho's gone. So all these guys have gone. And still all we got is Chiesa. That's all we got. The guy who's the goalie, he's not coming. So we just got Chiesa in. After Matip left, Thiago, Bajcetic, Doak, Carvalho, all these guys have gone. For me, I was like, Doak and Bajcetic, I wouldn't mind keeping them two guys. I didn't even mention Clark.
Yeah.
So Steve, and with your rookie comparisons and Pattocks or whatever it is you're on about, less of that, bro. I'm more pissed off than you are, bro. You know?
No, you're not. No one's more pissed off than me.
No. What it is, I can control my emotions, bro. I'm very strong in that way. I don't throw my toys out my pram. You know.
It's not so throwing toys off the pram, though, is it?
Nah,
when
but bro,
when you're passionate, when you're angry, you go, hang on a minute, what's fucking going on?
Yeah, but I've had my moments where I've had, like in the last few weeks, you know, I even said it at the start of the transfer window. You watch. I said, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
there you go. So, like for me, I already know the moves these guys are pulling. You know, I'm disappointed, man. I can't even say. What did I say? I said I view these as the Tories. That's it.
Yeah,
what else do you want me to say? You know, what else can I say? There you go. You know?
Well, Mark Williams, FSG don't understand the purpose of it, the existence of Liverpool Football Club. And we exist to win trophies. But they don't care, in spite what Billy Hogan may say. What the fucking Billy Hogan? Fucking hell,
Sounds
yeah.
like a fucking American wrestler.
Yeah. He does, doesn't he? It's the
Yeah,
name,
man.
Billy
I've seen
Hogan.
his face.
Yeah. Fuck off, Billy Hogan. Look, I can't watch LFC TV no more. It's non-stop FSG spin. Certain podcast channels like access all areas, interviews. Well, when I was on there, they used to just say, whatever you do, don't talk about the owners. You said, well, why? Because they can pull the plug. Oh, okay. This is a load of bollocks. But it was free then as well. Don't talk about the manager. I said, why? He said, well, because, fuck off. So fucking phony it was. Until the other prick got me sacked, that fucking Rodgers. Anyway, the boot room crew will be turning over in their graves, says Mark Amos. Yes, I agree with you, Mark. Scottish Bear, local fans are now customers, not fans no more. These fans are keeping FSG at LFC, says Steve. James, great show, Frank. Thanks, JK, as well.
Nice one, man.
Scottish Bears agreeing 100% with what Steve said, which is nice. I'm going to end on these, Jan, okay, mate? Just try and get them all in. Steve says, Frank JK, not one local journalist questioning FSG questions about their lack of squad investment. Look, as the Sloop man said, and this is before pre-season, I think. He said, this squad, I think he was there a couple of days, he said, this squad will do. That's what he said. Scottish Bear. In saying all that, 3-point Liverpool, 3-0 Liverpool at the Piggin. Billy Hogan more like the Hulk.
I mean,
Frank JK, our local fans of the virus called. Are the local fans of the virus called? You have been FSG Geed. Yes, Geed. We missed out on a DM in Nevers. He went to PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, if we lose against Man United, the pressure ramps up on Sleet, says IBR. It will. I don't throw my toys out the pram. I just throw my pram. 68. JK, you sound like an FSG in fan. How would you get
This guy,
FSG
man.
out? Kiss and a cuddle them with a big kiss. And what's that rotting?
Well, the bacon's honey. Where can you say that, man? Like, what is this guy saying? Like, how am I FSG in? In which way? I keep my cool,
No,
man.
he's not, honestly. Honest to God, he's never once praised FSG. He might have heard you saying the good businessman. That's
I'll
what he
tell you
might.
what I see. I'm never agenda driven. As business operators, they know how to make money, but as football owners, they're very bad.
Yeah.
I'll say it as I see it. You know.
The
And
Scottish
what's with
player.
the kiss and cuddles and chapati, man, roti and that? Come on, man, what's that all about?
He's fucking joking, what's the matter with him?
Yeah, fuck that.
Just remember, fellas, Edwards runs down Mo's contract and matter. Virgil to their last year with their B previous contracts. Yet punters say Edwards wouldn't allow that to happen. Nonsense, he's done it before. I totally agree with you, Scottish, because he did. He did. He ran them down. He fucking ran Ginny's down. He ran Ginny's down. 2. So you left Ginny out there. Billy Hogan is part of the FSG gang, along with John Henry and Mike Gordon. I don't know. No, works for them. JK, what plan or idea have you to never get them out, Steve?
No, there's only one way, but you can't do it individually. You got to do it as a whole, and that's boycott games. If there's no fans in that stadium on a game, that's the only way you can get it, and that is the only way. But you will never get that.
No.
Why? Because we love the team. A lot of foreign fans coming in from abroad will come and want to watch a game. So them tickets will always be sold now. We're at that sort of phase. So like individually, you cannot do nothing, Steve. You know, logic, and when you say what you see, if I say it and then I'm the only one who's saying it, and there's another 10 people who are not saying anything like that, they're gonna think I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? So, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Exactly. The only way that they'll sell. Look, I came out, and you know this. When FSG a couple of years ago, a year last November, was it a year last November, when they said we're selling the club and everybody was going, selling the club, every fucking one of them.
I won't. I won't.
And that was in the November. I said at the time, I wish Steve Evans was on, he'd tell you. I said at the time, that's a load of bollocks, that.
Yeah.
I said, we're coming up to the January window. They don't want to spend in the
There
January
you go.
window. I said, and once that window shuts, they'll go like that. Oh, we're not selling now. And that's how it turns out.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
You know, and fucking spin and lies and everything else. They must think that we're all fucking stupid.
Like for me, it's like when that news broke out, I said they're not selling. I knew straight away within 1 second of hearing that news. Same as the Casado offer. As soon as they said, "Oh, Liverpool are in for Casado," I said, "No, they're not." It's like bang, you know. You make your decisions pretty quick. It's intuition, you know. Intuition keeps you not have a heart attack.
And Nick Fadley, aye, have
I,
you been waiting for you all night? And Steve says, Frank, I have triggered JK with the kiss and cuddle and Rothery comments about FSG.
no, the kids are good as right. It's the rutty.
I don't, anyway, I don't understand, lads. I don't want to fucking understand it, to be honest. Mark Ames, Frank, the local journalists never say anything against FSG so they can get access to the press area at Anfield on all match days. Yes, know that.
Yeah, if
I
it
know
feels
that.
cringe, because there's doors being opened for them people. Like, you know, when you watch any sort of is it Anfield rap and stuff like that, when it feels cringe in the way they talk, in the way they say things, then you know it's not real. I always say that.
Yeah,
That's it. It's the cringe effect.
the cringe. And Mark says, boycotting games only takes us out of the players and the manager. And don't forget, FSG are absent owners.
Yeah,
That's
it's true.
brilliant.
But for me, when you boycott games and the whole stadium is empty, you can't get bigger than that. You know, it's gonna like the players are gonna be shocked, the manager, of course. But at the end of the day, we're looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture being the owners won't realize until there's no one in the stadium to watch that game. Until then, you cannot do nothing, and that's for me the only way for to do anything. So what I can do individually don't really make a difference. Whoever, even ex-players sort of moaning about it, that's not going to make a difference. You know, they don't give a damn what Enrique or Moby's going to say, really. But for me, boycotting the stadium as a whole is the only way you can make a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
But the thing is, if you're a season ticket holder and you don't go to match, it's already been paid for. So that's
Yeah,
where,
yeah,
that's where it falls flat. The only thing is you're not buying any pork pies or you're not buying any
yeah. They miss out on that. Yeah,
beer or whatever, so you're not buying any of that. You're not buying packets of crisps or sweets or whatever and going into the shop if you boycott. But everything else is paid for. Everything. So boycotting. Sorry. Right. Mark says David Ornstein was the only journalist to say the club was up for sale. But everybody says you take notice of of David Ornstein. Everybody. But they did say that they were, it came from Henry's mouth anyway. Yes, yeah, no. When some local fans complain on social media about FSG not spending on the squad, I say you are part of this problem. You can protest against FSG in Liverpool. I'm off to my labber, Frank. Good night, all. Walk
God bless,
on.
man.
Good night, James.
Just a quick thing about what Herbert Long's brother was saying earlier about Man United. Like when you look at Sancho, for example, Pogba, another guy, Harry Maguire. That's a lot of money right there. And I understand what Herbert Long's brother was saying. I don't want to be in that situation where three of them guys
We
come.
wouldn't have been. That's what I was. That's
Yeah,
what I
that's what I'm
was
saying because of the way we pick players. We're not foolish with our money.
Exactly.
You know, so of course, so I understand what Herbert Long's brother is trying to say there. But the
No,
thing is,
he was bringing Manchester United into it. had fuck all to do with us, Man United, and their players, buying their players. Look at the money that they've wasted. We wouldn't have fucking wasted it
No,
if
because
we
we would
had
have had the
the
right
proper money.
coach. Like we would have Klopp, for example, in
Yeah, well, we
charge.
did have Klopp.
Huh?
We did have Klopp.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if them guys came to us, Sancho, for example, the guy
Yeah,
would have been a star.
yeah,
Why? Because the manager there is the right guy to get them guys playing right, you know?
yeah,
Man United and Chelsea have never had the right coach in place as good as Mourinho and say Ferguson, for example.
yeah,
That's the reason, man. It's all
yeah.
about the coach. That's why for me, Edwards buying players, it don't really matter who he gets. Because at the end of the day, coach is the main guy. And that coach was Klopp, the manager, the guy on the field, training every day with them. So for me, the manager is the most important position of the club.
Of course. And that's
Yeah.
why, if anyone would have been coming here, he would have. How many players has he made? Klopp, I'm talking about, into better players. You
Most,
know,
all of them.
exactly. And Nick Fadley still boycotting is the only way.
Yeah, that's the
Uh,
only way.
Peace, uh, Piers, Joyce, Lynch, Reddy, Ornstein, Redmen TV, Anfield Rap, etc. All on FSG pay. Yes, I don't believe anything they say. I am too smart for their spin of lies, says Steve.
We all are, man.
Every one of us. Every single one of us. John Henry. John Henry. This fella's asked, and the LFC history channel. He was talking like in gibberish before. Was it him or someone else? Sure, it's fucking him. Let's see. Let's see. I'm sure I'll put a little note in. Talking in gibberish. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Talking in gibberish as though he was a foreigner and saying, you can fuck off, you. Fuck off now. So gutted we didn't get a midfielder or a defender. It was needed, says the Anfield raw. Absolutely raw. Absolutely.
Bless Raw.
Inacio was 38 million. Antonio Silva was 50 million. You'll have to change your name. Not you, you'll have to change your name. You. Just put your fucking up there. Don't want you fucking near me, you fucking prick. It's okay being wise with our money. No one disagrees with that, says Mark Ames. Steve says, Frank JK, if FSG can't invest 100 million in the squad before player sales, FSG shows me they are not here to be serious challengers for trophies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mark Ames, however, being wise with money and not ponying up the dosh to support a new manager who have just employed is something totally different. Says Mark. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bless you off Jay Kismet, and there's a load of bevy for you off the
Nice one,
Anfield.
Anfield. Bless,
And
man.
he comes back. Frankie, have a drink, lads. I'm going now anyway. We're going. I've been doing this since 9 o'clock. It's 10 past now, isn't it?
Yeah, transfer window closed an hour and 10 minutes ago. I mean, he didn't
Because
buy no one. bought no one, man. We bought Chiesa. He sounds like a cheese, but it's alright.
And the
We
goalie.
bought no one, man.
But you know the
Yo.
good thing, though? The good thing about it, we didn't get rid of Kelleher or Joe Gomez.
Yeah, for me, Gomez, like, yeah, cool. Nat
So maybe,
Phillips, he was going to get a game anyway, so he's gone
yeah,
on
he
loan.
could never have got a game.
Yeah, but for me,
He could
Bajcetic and Doak going out on loan, yeah, they're going to get more game time, so that's cool. But for me, I think they're good enough to be training and being involved in some games, you know?
Steve says Frank JK only one player signed this season for the armed squad. This shows me FSG are frugal. Trim the squad down, wages cut, says the Anfield Roar. More income our club generates, and we have to suffer with these balancing the books crap instead of actually spending. Brilliant. We've had some fantastic comments tonight, JK, wouldn't you say? Did we buy Ruben Amorim to assist Slot?
20 million he was, wasn't he?
Okay.
You know, when I heard that, like, there's going to be a fee for the manager, 20 million. I was like, oh, God, yo, what's going on here?
Absolutely.
You know, like, there's a plane flying over from Portugal with him on it. He ended up going to West Ham to have a meeting or something. Do you remember them shenanigans? It's like, this is worse than
Yeah.
Coronation Street. Like, the way we sort of being run, it's like Coronation Street, EastEnders all in one. Yeah.
Steve says LFC income from the club merchandise sales has hit 300 million. 30 million increase. Season before.
A few weeks back, when K-Mac was on, I was saying to him, like, we made 600 million last season. And he was like, oh, it's not all profit.
Oh, I know.
You know, so, like,
Motherfucking.
these guys are milking, like, the club big time. They can't even finish the bloody standoff. You know? When's the Kenny Dalglish stand going to be made bigger, you know? So is that next on the agenda? You know? Because for me, I think this is it. Them two stands and that's it. The cop would stay as it is. And the Kenny Dalglish stand, because the row of houses behind, you know? So that they got that to sort out. Because for me, Anfield needs to be made bigger. And the only way they can do that is if they make the Kenny Dalglish stand bigger. So they got that next on the agenda.
Yeah. Do you know what? No matter how we try, you know, you and I, and you know, the chat and everything, and some great comments and whatever. It's all. I said it last year. I said it the year before. I said we'll be saying the same thing next year. We will. We'll be saying it's a vicious cycle that we seem to.
Of course.
Can't get
That's
off.
what I said. It's a cycle, you know. It's like politics. That's what it is now. Yeah, Labour, Conservatives, whatever, same shit, different colours. And that's
See
how
what
football clubs are
Mark,
being run.
see what Mark says there. Does anyone know what happened to the plane that took off from Liverpool last night for Porto?
Yeah, remember that one? That's what I'm saying, man.
It landed in Paris, and the the fella got arrested by Macron, like he did with Pavel Zubelov. Anyway, Anfield or Steve, you never walk alone. We are cash rich, according to the financial experts, generate more money than Bayern Munich and still outspend by Brighton. Fucking unreal.
Yeah, man. Brighton
Just
has spent big.
sum everything up. That comment there.
I think,
It
yeah,
sums it.
there you go, sums it up. Brighton,
And
can't believe it.
Mark Ames, yeah, it flew Batatic to Austria, in my opinion.
Brighton have got a new manager as well, Frank.
They,
You know, a young Swiss guy. You know, not much experience, but they've sort of backed him, and that's brilliant, Brighton. You know,
oh yeah, Brighton, yeah.
they've backed their
New
manager,
Zealand,
new guy coming after
not there,
Dezebri.
but how long will that last, unfortunately? Well, anyway, Jay, I'm just going to go. We'll call it a night after this. JK, KD stands, Kenny Dalglish stands will be extended by FSG taking loans out on the club to pay for it. The increase FSG profit margins when they sell. These loan repayments are stopping squad investment. Anyway, but they're lending us the money to pay back with interest. They say interest free. What a load of bollocks. That's where they must come out and say they take no profits out, some fans. JK, chat, thank you so much. And
Cheer up, everyone,
yeah, cheers.
for Sunday's game, man. Yeah, the owners let us down again. Wait.
Yeah. We just have to wait and see, won't we? We just have to wait and see. We'll get. We always get behind our lads, every one of us, no matter who comes in. We wish all the lads who go out, all the best. We're not like that. And like Frankie and JK, good show. Thank you. You came late with your gifts of gold and all, the golden beer. If Gravenberch gets injured, you're throwing a Scouser, young Tyler Morton under the bus against big team, says Zane Annie.
But I think clips of Tyler Morton play very good at receiving the ball back to goal and stuff. Like we don't really know too much about the lad as well. Another guy. Yeah.
I wouldn't have got rid of Batatic, to be honest, and I would
Same
never have
as.
got rid of Cavallo either. Why did I'm going around on a fucking
Yeah, big
one-wheeler
time.
bike here? It's fucking ridiculous. JK, thank you, chat. Got to go.
Hmm.
Yeah, look, is Tyler Morton still with us? Says IB. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. He's still with us, just about, because he
Good
was
little.
on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's probably ready to be shipped off to Derby or somewhere. Blackpool.
Yeah, there's a lovely thing. That's what being an LFC fan is all about, even if Liverpool isn't your home city. Thank you, Mark. You're so
Hmm.
right. And as I said on the telly once, proper telly, they said, how would you there? How would you sum up Liverpool? I said, it's a quote from a lady during the capital culture leading up to it. We're the world in one city. That's what we are. Thank you, people. JK, love you. See you up, mate. See you, mate. Okay.
Okay, take care, bro.
All right. I'm on tomorrow as well. Fucking hell, the film and TV review. Got some fabulous films to show as well.
Hmm.
And as IBR, great show, guys. You never walk alone. Thank you.
Bless, man.
Yeah, how about that? You Scousers are a special breed. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. I mean that. I'm not just saying that. Thank you. Thank you so much. And join us again. Okay. See you later. Jay, see you later. Thank you.
Okay, let's meet United.
Yeah. That's okay. You never walk alone.